Hello. Hi. This is my world that I'm creating. Can you hear me? I want to get a little speaker. This is my world that I'm creating, and I would like it to be intentional. I'm learning so much. Recently, after I stopped smoking weed, I had a very, very, very unhealthy addiction to numbing myself. I'm still working through it, which I'm giving myself grace for, and knowing that this is a transition period, it makes sense that there's still lingering it makes sense that there's still lingering habits from my past reality in between my new reality. What did I do to numb myself? I watched so much TV. I was on my phone consistently, constantly. Any chance that I got, I was doing something other than being present. I still have trouble with that now. Like this morning, I woke up and I went straight to my phone. And I felt guilty for it, so I put my phone down. And what did I do? I took a shower. Showers are always not always, but most of the time, showers leave me feeling renewed. Leave me feeling fresh. So I showered, got dressed, and I ate some food, and I talked to one of the people who I am the closest to in my life currently. And that helped. I felt better. That's basically what I'm saying. I felt better when I got off of my phone. I am so confused of what the meaning of all of this life is. I understand what my understanding of what's happening is that we are consciously, I don't know, sometimes I just say words and I need to think about them first. But what I'm not going to do is get on myself and be mad. I can see that we are elevating each generation, I guess, or each century. Excuse me. There's like constant elevation that's happening, constant evolution. And it seems that we are growing towards full enlightenment, I guess. Why? No clue. Absolutely no clue. That's the thing that I don't understand. Why is this happening? Why do we have to start from pain and slowly grow and slowly grow and slowly grow in order to see what the meaning of life is, what the beauty of life is? I don't know. I think I'm trying to not be upset about it too. Like, upset about the process. But that can be hard. That can be very hard because there's so much pain. There's so much pain everywhere. At the same time, there's so much beauty. It confuses me. It confuses me. I love this perspective that I'm having recently. It feels right. It feels, maybe it feels right because, okay, what I was thinking in my head just now when I said that it feels right is that sometimes I have the tendency to want to change people, want people to see the world from my perspective, want them to join me in this beautiful perspective of life that I've been gifted. But I can't. This is my perspective for a reason. It's been a lonely journey so far. I don't even know why I brought that up. I do have a tendency to do that though, to want people to join me in this perspective that I have, because I know that I'm headed in a really, really, really good direction mentally, and that will translate into my physical reality. Oh, I think I was talking about pain. There's so much pain, and I can clearly see how it can be shifted into, like, if you shift your perspective of certain things, like, I can see how you can be a lot happier, you know, and it can be really hard to not be able to control people to see what I see. I'm learning to be okay with that. Even though I'm, like, really not okay with it, because, like, I want you to be okay. I want you to be happy, and I want you to see the beauty of life. But everyone does see their own well, maybe not everyone, but maybe what they see as beauty is not what I see. But, like, I kind of feel like mine is right, or, like, in the right direction. Not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I have to remember that I am not the fucking Messiah. I am not the Messiah. And I cannot save nobody. Okay? By myself. And that will translate to the people around me, or the people that I touch with my presence. But yeah, it can be hard. It can be really hard to not want to just grab somebody and just shake their brain and be like, look at how beautiful life is. Like, look at this. Look at how beautiful it is. Like, if you just stop and breathe, you'll realize that nothing fucking matters. Literally nothing matters. Unless you want it to matter. Unless you decide that it matters. We create our own reality. And I'm not working. I want to stop saying that. I'm creating my own view of life. And I think mine is pretty damn good. Basically, that's what I'm just saying. That I'm very grateful for the perspective that I have. I'm grateful to be myself. And I don't always feel like this. I don't always sit in the sun, and I'm so grateful for life. I've reached this moment because I've decided to not just accept what I've been handed. Not just take things and run with it. I used to, and that shit hurt. That shit hurt because who came up with this, guys? Who came up with this? Even the way that I speak, like how I just said guys, there's so many things that we are just taught and we're just given them, and then we just take them and we just keep going. We just keep going like they were our own thoughts, and they weren't. They weren't. And it becomes our personality. It becomes how life is, because collectively that's what so many people think, and putting that energy all together makes it true. Okay, maybe not true, but it makes it a reality. And I don't want that one. I don't want the one that I've been given. I want the one that I'm creating. And it's a lonely journey, though. I honestly don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. I don't know what the... Guys, you hear me? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They, thems, peeps, chicken nuggets. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm honestly just connecting, or I'm following this. Whatever's inside me, I just listen to it. And sometimes it's really painful, actually. But slowly, it's making more sense. Does it make any sense at all? No. But is it making more sense? Yes. And as of right now, and I'm pretty sure moving forward, that will be enough for my peace of mind. I was meant to be a pioneer in this lifetime. I'm living a lonely journey of figuring it out and trusting myself. And I constantly am reminded that I would rather have my perspective than anyone else's. At the same time, I am learning to not hold myself above anyone else. Not hold my perspective above anyone else's. My perspective is beautiful. It is important. And for me, it is right. That does not mean that it is right for other people. And judgment does nothing but create more suffering. The judgment comes from a place of wanting better for people, wanting better for the world, because what the fuck? But Source is intentional. Source is very intentional. What the intention is, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah. I don't know. Life is beautiful though, because I choose to see that. And I will continue to choose to see that as much as I can. As much as I can. It can be hard to remind myself that this is the perspective that I'm choosing, because I've been given this other perspective, and that's the default. Naturally, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. But then I have to remind myself, what is life? What are we here for if not to express ourselves authentically in our own way? We can't be bots. We can't be bots. Just botting. We can't just be bots. So I'm trying to not be a bot. I'm trying to just be myself and follow my intuition. And that will lead me somewhere. Where that somewhere is, I don't know. But that somewhere will be divine. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I appreciate all of you. And I wish you healing, presence, patience with yourself, your perspective, and yeah, heal the world.